I'm Spencer Fondaumiere. I'm the restaurant manager and sommelier at Burrata restaurant in Cape Town. I think the South African wine generally has improved hundredfold in the last 20 years. And I'm thrilled to be able to serve fine South African wines in our restaurant to our international guests and local guests that come through. The wine scene has changed very much, and it's no longer just about the names that you knew about 20 odd years ago. There are lots of new and upcoming wine growing regions, and each one is super exciting, doing very, very different things and pushing the envelope. Hemelanada Ridge is one of the most exciting ones. It's a unique, cool climate terroir that is a little bit unheard, a bit cooler than generally what you would normally have in South Africa. And wines are a very good reflection of that. I pick creation wines because they've got a little bit more of a particularly unique terroir within the Hemelanada Valley. They are actually a little bit higher than everyone else, which does afford them to have do things a little bit differently than anyone else. I picked a Sauvignon Blanc for this because I think Sauvignon Blanc is quite a quintessential cool climate wine, and made properly it has all the right elements of complexity, acidity, balance that just make it very enjoyable and easy drinking. Not just to pair with food, but just on its own. I particularly like the Creation Sauvignon Blanc. I think it expresses itself very nicely as a cool climate wine. There's lots of crisp acidity up front, and then a very nice tropical fruit palate. I particularly find grenadilla and guava in the mid palate, and then a little bit of hint of green at the finish, which is always nice in Sauvignon Blanc. I think it's important for a wine to always taste like what it should taste like. I paired this dish with the mussels. It's a mussel dish that we do at Burrata. I think it's quite a classic pairing, mussels and Sauvignon Blanc. But I particularly like the mussel dish we do here. I think it's quite a complex dish, and the complexity lends itself to the very same complexity you have in the wine. We use a Parmesan rind stock as the base of the crema, or the cream sauce that we use in the pasta, which is very sour flavor. And I find when you pair that with the wine, the acidity in the wine cuts through the fat in the cream, and you're left with that sourness, which is quite, it really adds the complexity. And yeah, thank you. Yes, and then the dish was finished with a little bit of lemon, chives and spring onion, which are all very fresh and aromatic ingredients, and that's another hallmark of this wine, that alongside the crisp acidity there is a lot of freshness, and it is quite enjoyable. So with every odd mouthful that you have, you'll come across a little spring onion and sip that with the wine, and that works very, very well together.